Okay, so we are now moving on to the fun part. So once you have the baby swaddled, like we did in the last video, now you're going to want to do a homemade little set so that you have something to lay the baby down on and take photos from above, so that you can really see their spatial relationship and see how tiny they are and capture all that newborn goodness. So this is a newborn posing bean bag. You guys obviously will not have one of these in your homes unless you're a newborn photographer, but you can use your mattress and just your bed if you want. I wouldn't use the crib because it's going to be hard for you to get an angle of the baby that doesn't show the crib, the little lines in the crib. But if you have something that's like a bean bag or just anything that's a soft surface that you can lay the baby on, then that's great. And mattresses are probably best because you've got enough room to work with. So in any case, if this was your at-home mattress, the one thing that I want to kind of emphasize to you is that the baby's head has to be lifted up just a little bit so that you can rack focus and really focus your camera in on the baby's face, not just this kind of blob. So I figure most people have a neck pillow. This is something that I actually use for posing. It's a little bit different than a neck pillow, but not totally. It's actually a beanbag material. It's super duper soft. But you're going to lay this down if this were your mattress. And that's going to be the first layer that you do. The second thing you're going to do is take either your duvet cover or again another baby swaddle or whatever it is that you think would make a pretty background. Try to keep it really simple. I feel like a lot of flowers or stripes can take away from the baby, and that's the whole point of doing this, is showing how beautiful the baby is. So you're just going to take that material and you're going to go over your neck pillow. This is obviously blue and I don't have any other things below it, and neither will you, so that's why we're doing it like this. But we are going to double that up so that you can't see the blue seeping out, or seeping through rather, and you're just going to put it over. So now you've got your material here. You're just going to make it as smooth as possible, and then you are going to pull on one side. I have these great clips. You use whatever is closest to you. When I don't have clips, or if I've forgotten them for a shoot, I will use a paper clip like this here, like this. You can use one of these. It'll do the same thing. So you're just going to clip wherever you see sort of wrinkles, and you're going to pull that fabric really taut, again, because we want it smooth so that we can see the baby. And then you're going to take your very nicely wrapped baby and you're going to put him right here in the center of all of this. If your swaddle comes loose, which because you're using looser swaddles, it might, just go ahead and tuck it under the baby. The baby can't really move. So that's a good place to tuck it. And then you're just going to smooth out any wrinkles that you see. Just pull ever so gently on the fabric. And then what I do with my newborns, if this feels like it's too high up or the baby doesn't seem stable in this position, you're just going to lean your body weight down on it, and that compresses that some so that the baby stays in the same position, but that their head is just in a better place, so that it doesn't feel like they're falling. Now what you're going to do is assess how beautiful your work is, and with your cell phone or your camera, depending on what you're using, you're going to just angle down at the baby. So my number one tip for this is newborn photos look best if they're coming down the nose, not up the nose, because a photo like this, just like that, looks really unattractive. This looks a lot better, and you can really see the details of the baby. So you're going to angle your camera so that it's going down the nose of the baby, and that will give you the most beautiful photos. I would suggest doing close-ups so that you're just really getting in. Here, let me move this closer. So that you're really just getting the focus of the baby. You're going to do just close-ups of the face, and then I would do a wide shot, meaning that you're going to get everything that's from like here to here with the baby, and then you want to do some detail work. If you really want to get fancy with it, and some of you might, since this is going to go so well for you, you can take out one arm and just kind of keep it underneath their chin. That's what newborn photographers do, or I'll sometimes press their wrist so that they can put their wrist and have their little cheek right there. And if you get really special, and you're having a really good time and the baby's not crying or giving you any kind of fit, you can take both arms out and put them at their little face. But a lot of times if you put them at their face, they'll always cross it back over. So that'll give you a good enough shot that you can send to your photographer to edit professionally, and also so that you can send out a beautiful birth announcement to your family and friends and bring everybody some joy during this quarantine season. So I hope this helps. I feel like this is the simplest way to photograph a newborn. If you need help, you can comment below, or you can text or call me and I'd be happy to walk you through it. I'm also available for Zoom sessions if you want to try this together. I'm happy to do that, and I'm stuck here in the house, so it would actually make me really happy to see your babies. Okay, lots of luck taking your photos. Bye.